Grand Rising. How are you guys doing on this beautiful Tuesday? Is it Tuesday? I have a feeling it's Wednesday. It's Wednesday, y'all. My fault. On this beautiful Wednesday, Wednesday is Mercury Day. Mercury is now in Pisces. Yeah, it's transiting Pisces right now. So maybe a lot of our thoughts are on we should be focusing maybe on our dreams, a lot of like downloads and, things happening, quick downloads maybe in our dreams. I had a very interesting dream last night. What else? Thoughts on like maybe communicating, because Jupiter is also in Pisces and Neptune. So maybe a lot of thoughts on like communicating or spirituality, or maybe a lot of thoughts on like higher, like our minds are like more on like, I said the communication is a lot more of like on the higher vibration, not really higher vibration, but things like preaching and like higher philosophy is what I was trying to say. Like, like college, things you learn on college, things you learn on like on a big scale, things you like learn in school and universities and things like that, because Jupiter's there. Jupiter rules like knowledge, philosophy, and things like that. And Pisces is dreams, and Mercury is there, so that is telling me that this energy highlights a lot of like, and Mercury is like communication, technology, and things like that, writing and reading and things like that. So I would say things like our dreams and, having to deal with like the way we communicate and connect with others and things like that. Having to deal with, higher philosophy, higher knowledge, higher wisdom, and spirituality is very Jupiter, very Neptune energy, because Sag rules Jupiter. Sag is like the shaman, and Pisces rules Neptune, and Neptune is like spirituality and things like that. So the high priest. So card of today is, I didn't like that. Let me do it one more time. That was kind of low. This is it. This is it. What is it? It says message from water. Ooh, you might be getting a little message from the water. That's interesting. What did I say so far already that had to deal with this? I was talking basically about Mercury. Well, it all happens to deal with my, like Mercury right now, Neptune, Jupiter, all transiting Pisces. Pisces is my 4th house, and that's like a water house. So I feel this connection already with me. And then I already said I had a dream this morning. I don't usually remember my dreams. So this is already hinting to me personally that I should maybe really look at my dreams, because it's a message from water. Dreams are like water because dreams are ruled by Pisces. Pisces is the water side. Pisces rules the ocean. So Pisces is 70% of the zodiac sign is of astrology, and the water is 70% of, water is 70%. I mean, the earth is 70% water, and Pisces 70% of the zodiac. So that already shows like Pisces is heavily water, and water is our water signs. So with that being said, in my dream, and this is like the yin and yang aspect with the white and black here, very feminine, very spiritual. I see the yin and yang, so it's like telling me like a balance, and then a clam is like revealing like a prize message from the water. So it's gonna come in like a shock. It's gonna come very like a surprise, out of the way, but something to balance out. Maybe you're coming off, maybe to balance out that masculine and the yin and yang aspect. See that right here? Interesting. They're doing some construction outside. So yeah, so that's already interesting. I was talking about dreams. I just like the connections. Maybe you have connections as well. So I like reflecting. Reflecting is dope. It's dope. Especially when you have the card, you just like replay your day, replay how maybe the card and the words can really bring connection. Like I said, Pisces, dreams, and I pull out the water card. So it's like, okay, I see Pisces and dreams and the connection, and I was already connected to the fourth house. Fourth house is ruled by Cancer. Cancer again is a water sign. So really look at, I like saying that, but look at, because all these stuff is connected. Everything that we're doing here is really connected to astrology. Like everything that you do today is going to be connected to astrology. You're going to be able to see it in your chart, in your progress chart, in your transit chart, in your natal chart. The energy is going to show up. So it's just, I can't stress it enough how much is important to really document. So this way you're reflecting, because reflecting is everything. If you're intentional, as you should be for your day, you should be reflecting how you were intentional, how you weren't. So this way you can have some type of progress. So you can move forward and get all the things you want to manifest and all the things that you want. Because what's the point of moving in life? It's like, oh, I'm going outside. I have no plan and no nothing. You know, I'm just going outside. Like, you have to have a plan. I'm going here. I'm going to work. I'm going to get my work money from the bank. I'm going to get gas. I'm going to go do this. I'm going to go speak to my sister in a way she can understand. She can get out that crazy relationship. When I'm speaking to my clients, maybe I'm a counselor. I'm going to counsel them and consult with them in a way that they can understand. It's not just about talking and just, oh, I have my job. Sometimes you can be like that. I just want to get the job out the way. And maybe the results of the person, then you see the person coming back is like, it's like, okay, now I kind of have to be intentional. Now, that was me. I say this just to be personal because I kept on like speaking to my close, girlfriends and stuff about maybe relationships that they're in. And, being really like, shy, okay, yeah, you go through it, yeah, sometimes these guys, no, but sometimes you got to take the approach of being intentional. Okay, that's not working. Let me be intentional. The things that I'm going to say to really get, this girl out this state or whatever it is. Like, you got to be intentional. I'm just saying things, oh yeah, I could have been passive and keep doing that. But that passive, and she keeps coming back with her problem, it's not getting none of us nowhere. And the last thing I want to hear is someone keep complaining about the same problem that they can fix. So I was like, okay, if she's my friend, she's going to keep coming back to me with the same shit. I got to now be intentional because I don't want to be wasting my energy. And at the same time, she's my friend. I want to find her a solution. So a way to do that is by being intentional, When I talk to her, I have to make sure she's understanding how she's clearly not messing up, because we're in control. You can't just blame the person you're with for the relationship, you not receiving the results that you get. You kind of have to be like, okay, I allowed this person to treat me this way. I allowed for this behavior to go on so long that I'm so frustrated. So eventually it has to be us. So we have to begin to look at us. Can't keep blaming everybody for everything. Because you keep doing it. So sometimes there has to be a different approach, and just to be intentional about how we're operating is very important. Otherwise, why are you living? What's your purpose if you ain't intentional? What is your purpose if you ain't intentional? Nine of Air. I got this card the other day. In reverse. So it's interesting. Like fleeing away from nature. This was, and it was interesting. I think it was not in reverse, and it was like my beauty kind of was like shying away because of that rebellion, that rebellious spirit of Uranus, of wanting to kind of like do what I wanted to do. But then like I feel like my beauty and Uranus is a detriment in Taurus. So I felt like I was kind of like deterring, like what I was doing that was expressing freedom was going to affect my values my beauty and like my sense of nature, my natural sense of nature in a way. So this is coming back in the reverse. So maybe that's like the opposite. Maybe you're more in tune with your nature. Maybe you're embracing that side of being different and having that sense of freedom, but also embracing that, okay, maybe now I do need to really pay attention to things that I value, things that that are, you know, beautiful to me, things that bring me comfort, things that that make my senses happy, things that fill my senses, because Venus, Taurus has a lot to do with our senses and our smelling, breathing, smelling, looking good, feeling good, tasting things that taste good, our luxury. So maybe embracing those two aspects of the freedom of you wanting to do what you want to do and be electric or have friends and things like that, or maybe relating that, maybe seeing a way where you can relate that, friends, and then relating friends and relating, coming together and being able to relate that, maybe relating that through, ooh, I said that earlier, their downloads, ooh, maybe you're gonna have a very like intuitive kind of like not intuitive, but like a lot of like heavy messages or downloads that you should really be paying attention to today, is what I'm seeing from here, because you got the message from the water, but you also have Uranus. Uranus also rules like things that are quick and fast, quick thoughts, quick, you know, messages and downloads, maybe coming from the spiritual realm, that can bring you forth, that can help you break free, or help you come to some type of realization, that you can spread your wings really far, is what I'm getting from here. What else? Message from water, and this is in reverse. So you got the message from the water, and then you have Uranus and coming together. So maybe this is like some type of realization that it's gonna like bring like you to your nature, bring you to your nature, bring you coming together with somebody that is our nature too. Sometimes you have like the separation, isolation, but maybe this will actually bring us closer to the people that we need to, you know, so maybe we can get that message across. Okay, that's what I'm sensing so far. Yeah, so let's see how these energies and these cards play out for a day. So we got the message. Pay attention to like messages and like downloads and some of these quick thoughts that come, but sometimes leave us so quick, and we really have to dive deep to remember. So keep your phone, notepad, or whatever way you download or jot down your quick thoughts, because they might be significant. Or just listen to your intuition more. Pay attention to your intuition, what it's telling you. Yeah, try to keep that balance to see maybe, yeah, to keep that balance there. All right, y'all. Hopefully this was nice and quick and easy, and hopefully it resonated, because that's the whole point. Again, I'll see you guys tomorrow, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Wednesday.